Back. This segment of Monday with the Mayor is without our usual mayor.
That's right, Dave. Today we have Altus City Manager Gary Jones, and we share our last name, but you know, it's a good thing. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. But right now we want to jump into this and talk about how did Altus do with all the rain?
We actually fared pretty well. We've been working on some projects to help with detention ponds and things like that. We did have some flooding that primarily affected the base, and we've got a detention pond scheduled to get ready to go to help with that tremendously. And so we've been taking each one of those situations and addressing them and getting them fixed.
Fantastic. Now, the weather got better, and so Rock and Rumble, tell us about that.
Yeah, it's like the skies parted for Rock and Rumble. That's a major event. The Main Street Altus puts that program on, do a fantastic job. They work very closely with the city of Altus, and you know, it's a car show. It's a drag up and down. It's a burnout competition. It's something else. It's really a unique event. And Altus has done a very good job presenting it for several years.
Fantastic.
We know you're right in the middle of budgets right now. Is there anything you should explain regarding the preliminary approach to council on Tuesday about the budgets?
Well, the statutes say that we'll have our budget approved and in place prior to the beginning of the fiscal year, which is July 1st to June 30th. This is when we present the preliminary budget. Our staff has been working very hard on that. Revenues are staying pretty constant. Of course, expenses have gone up tremendously, and so they've done a very good job of putting the budget together, and we'll present that to council, and they'll go through and they'll look at the capital projects, and they'll rate those as far as which ones we want to get done based on how much money we have coming in.
Okay. Well, I know that you all are in the process of developing a street improvement plan. How's that going?
Well, one thing that we're doing, and I'm kind of jumping over, but we have many years worth of deferred maintenance, like a lot of cities do. So we've been addressing the worst water and sewer lines, and we're in the process of replacing those. And of course, when you dig up the water and sewer lines in the streets, you make quite a mess, to be honest with you. And so what we're doing is they're fixing them as much as they can, but then we're helping develop a long-range plan after that to address the street situation. And so we'll start putting that together and hopefully come up with a 5-year plan to make major improvements to the streets.
I know your city has been awarded the contract for a new fire EMS station. Where is that going to be? And tell us some details on it.
It's going to be in the southwest part of town, which is catty-cornered to City Hall. We've actually gone out and staff has done a real good job of getting grants, so the majority of it will be paid for with grants. And this will be a third fire station, fire and emergency management. You know, we took on the responsibilities of emergency management several years ago from Jackson County, and so now our firefighters and the ambulance service are together, and so we have a number of firefighters that are trained EMS, and we went from having 2 ambulances, now we're up to 3, and then we'll probably get up to a 4th one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now tell us quickly about the Falcon Road project.
Falcon Road project. Falcon Road is the road that leads directly into Altus Air Force Base, and there was major improvements made from Main Street to Park Lane, which is a mile, and then from Park Lane going into Veterans and on into the base. We have the funds available. We're in the process of finalizing plans, and we'll let bids probably in the next 30 days to go in and make that from a 2-lane to a 3-lane with a middle turn lane to make it more safe. And so that's coming right along.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you. It's good to be with you.
Safe travels back to Altus.
Thank you.
All right, Barrett.